Let me ask you something important. Do your legs feel weaker than they used to? Are stairs getting tougher, balance more uncertain, or muscle loss becoming more noticeable each month? Cut to seniors struggling to get out of chairs, using handrails, limping slowly on uneven ground. For millions of men and women over 60, wobbly, unstable legs aren't just a small inconvenience. They can be the first signs of deeper issues: decreased collagen, muscle atrophy, joint deterioration, and chronic inflammation. These subtle changes often creep in without warning. First, you avoid walking long distances. Then you hesitate at stairs. Eventually, even standing for too long becomes uncomfortable. It's not just about aging, it's about what's missing inside your body. Collagen loss leads to joint instability. Poor muscle nutrition shrinks your strength, and hidden inflammation slowly chips away at the foundation of your legs. Unfortunately, by the time many people notice their legs weakening, their internal systems, like muscle fibers, connective tissue, and joint health, have already declined significantly. Cut to anatomical visuals: cross-section of joints, collagen breakdown, inflamed muscle cells. This leg decline isn't just physical, it impacts your confidence too. You avoid walks, skip social events, or pass on vacations. Your world gets smaller, more cautious, less free. Statistics show that leg strength is one of the strongest predictors of long-term independence after 60. Yet the good news? You don't have to accept this decline, because science is now revealing something powerful. Nutritional science shows that certain morning foods, rich in muscle-building amino acids, collagen-boosting nutrients, and anti-inflammatory compounds, can reverse leg deterioration naturally. But most people don't know what those foods are or how to start their day right. If you wake up with stiffness in your knees, weakness in your thighs, or a lack of energy to move, what you eat in the first 2 hours after waking could change everything. This isn't about fad diets or supplements. It's about a natural, daily rhythm that supports collagen, muscle, joints, and mobility, right from your breakfast plate. Weak legs aren't just aging, they're a message, and the right food is your reply. Ready to discover the first key food that can bring strength and support back to your legs, starting tomorrow morning? We often associate breakfast with energy. But what if I told you your morning choices determine the health of your legs, joints, and muscles for the rest of the day? When most people think of muscle loss or joint pain, they blame aging. But science says otherwise. In reality, many of these symptoms are accelerated by nutritional deficiencies, especially first thing in the morning. You see, after 60, our bodies begin producing less collagen, our muscle-building hormones decline, and our inflammation response increases. That means every day we wake up slightly more vulnerable than before. But here's the key. What you do in the first 2 hours of the day, how you rehydrate, how you nourish your connective tissue, and how you feed your muscles has an outsized impact on whether your legs weaken or strengthen. Let's talk about bone broth. This ancient remedy is now backed by cutting-edge science. When made properly, bone broth is rich in collagen, glycine, and amino acids, all of which are essential for rebuilding connective tissue and supporting joint fluidity. Imagine your knees as hinges. Over time, they dry out, wear down, and squeak. But the gelatin in bone broth? It acts like oil to a rusty joint. It hydrates cartilage, improves shock absorption, and restores flexibility. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed collagen peptides from bone broth daily saw improved knee comfort and stability in just 8 weeks. When you wake up, your joints are dehydrated, and your muscles are catabolic, meaning they're breaking down. Starting your day with a warm cup of bone broth is one of the most nourishing gifts you can give your legs. Now let's add kiwi to the mix. This vibrant little fruit is more powerful than it looks. Kiwi is packed with vitamin C, which doesn't just boost immunity, It also activates collagen production and enhances iron absorption, which helps deliver oxygen to your leg muscles. Without vitamin C, your body can't form strong connective tissues, no matter how much protein you eat. Kiwi also contains enzymes like actinidin that help digest protein, making it easier for your body to use the amino acids for rebuilding tissue. Together, bone broth and kiwi form a morning synergy. One rebuilds collagen directly. The other supports your body's natural production of it. And all this happens before 9 a.m. if you choose wisely. Leg strength isn't just about exercise, it's a daily biochemical equation, one you can solve with what's on your breakfast table. Cut to a man in his 60s preparing bone broth, slicing kiwi, and stretching easily. Before, you may have thought of breakfast as routine. Now you know, it's your first and most powerful leg recovery session of the day. So let's keep building. Up next, we'll look at one of the most overlooked seeds in the world of muscle and joint health. A tiny powerhouse packed with zinc, magnesium, and muscle-repairing nutrients. Ready to discover food number 3?
What if I told you? The key to stronger legs may be hiding in one of the smallest foods on Earth. This next food may look simple, easy to overlook, but in reality, it contains a rare combination of minerals your body urgently needs as you age. Pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, these green gems are a natural source of zinc, magnesium, iron, and even plant-based protein. Let's focus on zinc for a moment. Zinc plays a critical role in muscle repair, collagen regeneration, and even testosterone support in older men, all of which influence leg strength. It's also vital for cartilage renewal, especially around the knees and hips. A clinical review published in Nutrients Journal 2020 found that older adults with low zinc levels experienced slower recovery from joint injuries and more rapid cartilage degradation. Yet the majority of seniors today are deficient in zinc, and they don't even know it. Pumpkin seeds are one of nature's most complete packages for leg recovery. They're a stealth weapon, small but incredibly powerful. Besides zinc, pumpkin seeds offer magnesium, which helps with muscle relaxation and prevents cramping, iron, which improves blood flow to leg tissues, tryptophan, which supports nighttime repair and sleep quality. Just 2 tablespoons a day can support lean muscle preservation, reduce post-walk soreness, and help your legs feel more stable and capable. Cut to an older gentleman adding pumpkin seeds to a smoothie bowl, walking outside with confidence. So now we've got a foundation forming. Bone broth restores collagen and hydrates joints. Kiwi boosts vitamin C and improves nutrient absorption. Pumpkin seeds rebuilds muscle and cartilage at the cellular level. And you may be wondering, is that enough to feel better? For some, yes. But if you're battling ongoing joint swelling, stiffness, or inflammation after sitting for long periods, there's one more layer we need to address. Inflammation. It's the invisible fire that accelerates muscle breakdown, joint damage, and nerve sensitivity in the legs. That's why the 4th food we'll introduce acts as your natural anti-inflammatory shield, especially when taken early in the day. This isn't just about nutrition, it's about giving your legs a fighting chance to recover, repair, and rebuild. You see, when you combine collagen support, micronutrient recovery, and inflammation control, you get something very special. Neuromuscular clarity. More stable, coordinated legs. Improved posture and balance. Suddenly, it becomes easier to walk long distances. You feel more sure-footed on stairs. And your confidence returns, not just physically, but mentally. When you treat your legs with respect first thing in the morning, they reward you with the freedom to move, explore, and live fully. So let's move forward. We've tackled muscle regeneration, joint support, and nutrient delivery. Now let's fight back against inflammation, the hidden saboteur of aging legs. The solution? A simple golden tea with a secret twist. Ready for food number 4?
If you've ever felt your knees ache after sitting, if your calves throb after a short walk, if swelling comes and goes without reason, then this next morning ritual could change everything. Because what you're experiencing may not just be normal aging. It's often the result of chronic low-grade inflammation, and few people know it's quietly destroying leg health from the inside out. Inflammation is how your body protects itself, but when left unchecked, especially in your 60s and beyond, it can eat away at cartilage, irritate nerves, and weaken muscle fibers. The result? Sore thighs after minor activity, stiff joints when you first wake up, a sense of weakness or instability in your lower body. But here's the good news. You don't need to rely on pain pills or artificial treatments, because nature provides us with something profoundly effective. Turmeric tea with black pepper. Turmeric, used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, is now scientifically confirmed to contain curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. But here's the catch. Curcumin is poorly absorbed unless paired with something else. That's where black pepper comes in. It contains a compound called piperine, which boosts curcumin absorption by over 2,000%, according to multiple clinical studies. This combination has been shown in trials to reduce joint discomfort, improve mobility, and even support muscle recovery after walking or exercise. In one randomized study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, older adults with knee osteoarthritis who took a turmeric-piperine combination experienced significant pain reduction and improved joint function within just 6 weeks, without any side effects. This golden tea isn't just soothing, it's smart. It tells your body to calm the fire, protect the tissues, and support the healing process. How to enjoy it? Heat. 1 cup of water or almond milk. Stir in 1½ teaspoon turmeric powder. Add a pinch of black pepper. Optional, a few drops of raw honey or lemon. Drink it before breakfast or alongside your morning meal. Many patients report their knees feel looser, legs feel less heavy, and walks feel less taxing within the first few weeks of daily use. Cut to a woman in her 60s, stretching easily after sipping tea in the morning sun. So by now, your morning routine is taking shape. Bone broth restores joint lining, kiwi activates collagen, and improves circulation. Pumpkin seeds rebuild muscles and cartilage. Turmeric tea tames the internal fire. But we're not done yet, because even with all this support, your muscles still need one final ingredient to fully wake up, grow stronger, and carry you through the day with confidence. And this last food isn't exotic. In fact, it's been quietly waiting in your fridge all along. High in casein protein and leucine, it gives your legs the fuel they crave to stay strong, toned, and fatigue-resistant, even if you're not doing intense workouts. If you want to walk further, stand taller, and reduce your risk of falls, this next food belongs on your plate every single morning. Are you ready to complete the picture? Let's reveal the 5th and final morning food. Let's talk about the final, and perhaps most underestimated breakfast food for strong, steady legs after 60. Because even with collagen support, anti-inflammatory tea, and key micronutrients, there's one more thing your legs absolutely need every single day. Protein. But not just any protein. One that delivers slow, sustained muscle fuel all throughout the morning and even into the afternoon. Introducing Cottage cheese. Now, before you shrug it off as just an old-fashioned food, consider this. Cottage cheese is one of the highest natural sources of casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that's ideal for muscle maintenance. It also contains leucine, a key amino acid that specifically signals your body to preserve and rebuild lean muscle tissue, especially in the legs and hips. And here's something most people don't know. After 60, your body becomes less responsive to protein. This means you need more high-quality protein to stimulate the same level of muscle repair that younger people get from smaller amounts. That's why cottage cheese shines. It provides a rich, steady release of amino acids over several hours, ideal for seniors who may not eat again until lunchtime. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed casein protein at breakfast experienced greater leg muscle retention and better physical performance compared to those who ate lower protein breakfasts. Even better, when combined with light walking or daily stretching, cottage cheese helps increase muscle tone, reduce fall risk, and improve mobility confidence. Dr. Blake, on camera. I often tell my patients, protein is the language your muscles speak, and casein, that's the poetry of muscle support for seniors. How to enjoy it? 1/2 cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Add a few slices of kiwi or berries. Sprinkle with pumpkin seeds. Enjoy it alongside turmeric tea or after your bone broth. This is not just breakfast. It's your body's daily construction kit. Cut to a man in his 70s walking briskly through the park, smiling and upright. Then cut to him eating his breakfast calmly by a window. So let's step back. Here's what your optimal morning now looks like. Bone broth kickstarts collagen and joint fluidity. Kiwi boosts vitamin C and iron absorption. Pumpkin seeds fuels cartilage and muscle regeneration. Turmeric tea whilst your black pepper calms inflammation. Cottage cheese feeds muscles with slow-release casein and leucine. You don't need pills. You don't need fads. You just need the right combination of science-backed foods in the right order when your body needs them most, first thing in the morning. Each of these 5 foods serves a unique purpose, but together they create a foundation for mobility, strength, and confidence that lasts long after breakfast. And it's not just about today. It's about tomorrow, next month, and the years ahead, walking strong, standing tall, and living with peace of mind. So, what's next? In the final section, I'll show you how to put this morning strategy into action, step by step. You'll learn how to make it sustainable, easy, and enjoyable, even on your busiest days. Are you ready to feel empowered? Now that you know the 5 foods that can strengthen your legs, it's time to take ownership of your mornings. Because knowledge is powerful, but consistent action transforms lives. And the best part? You don't need a radical routine or expensive products. You simply need to commit to starting each day with intention, with nourishment that serves your legs, your joints, and your future independence. Let's review the morning blueprint that supports strong, stable legs after 60. Bone broth, a warm, collagen-rich start that restores joint integrity. Kiwi delivers vitamin C and helps your body absorb essential nutrients. Pumpkin seeds provides zinc and magnesium for muscle and cartilage support. Turmeric tea with black pepper neutralizes inflammation and discomfort. Cottage cheese sustains muscle with slow-release protein and leucine. The total time to prepare this? 15 minutes or less. And the benefits last for hours and compound over time. Here's how to make this routine sustainable. Keep it simple. Prep bone broth in batches. Portion your seeds and fruits the night before. Rotate flavors. Add berries one day, sliced apples the next. Make it yours. Prefer Greek yogurt? Use it instead of cottage cheese. No problem. Create rhythm. Your body loves routine. Over time, it will expect and respond to this morning ritual. Think of your legs like a house. If you nourish the foundation each morning, the entire structure becomes stronger, steadier, and more resilient against wear and time. And here's the truth many people overlook. You don't have to accept stiff knees. You don't have to fear the stairs. You don't have to slow down unless you choose to. You have the power to rebuild strength naturally from the inside out. Montage. Seniors walking confidently, playing with grandchildren, hiking, gardening. Their legs carry them. No hesitation, no instability, just freedom. Every strong step you take tomorrow begins with the choices you make today. If you commit to this 5-food morning approach for just 30 days, here's what you may notice. Less morning stiffness, improved energy and circulation, greater ease climbing stairs, longer, more comfortable walks, confidence in your own balance and mobility. It's not magic, it's biology, working in your favor when you fuel it properly. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle. You only need to protect your morning. Because when you begin your day with strength, your legs remember, and they respond with grace, stability, and power. So here's your invitation. Tomorrow morning, begin. Start small. A cup of bone broth, a spoonful of seeds, a golden tea. Make this ritual yours. And watch how your legs and your life begin to change. Let's make leg weakness a thing of the past. Let's give your body what it's been waiting for. Let's walk into the next chapter, strong, steady, and empowered. You're not too late. You're right on time. Here's to stronger mornings and stronger legs. Thank you for watching.